Hey guys. So let me, before we even start, let me show you a bulking hack that I just found. So I was at 7-Eleven on the way to the gym, right, grabbing something. And I don't know, I forgot my Pop-Tart at home, my pre-workout Pop-Tart. So I was in the aisle, I'm like, they gotta have Pop-Tarts. I was looking for them and I found them, but I'm like, what else do they have? You know, I found the cookies they make at 7-Eleven. One cookie has 40 grams of carbs in it, 3 grams of protein, which, the protein, whatever, and the fats. God, what was the fat? It was like 12 grams of fat in a single cookie. One cookie's 210 calories. Two cookies is 540. So, in a way, by having these cookies instead of a Pop-Tart, because a package of Pop-Tarts is like, I'm trying to remember. It might be, I think it's 210. I believe it's 210 for both Pop-Tarts. That sounds right. Yeah. So I can eat 2 Pop-Tarts or I can have this single cookie. And we play a funny game in our heads when we're, real people out in the world, right? Because the dieters would say, have the Pop-Tarts. You get to have more. When you're bulking, I get to say, holy shit, this is so much more calorically dense and it takes up less room in my stomach. This is better, because I can stomach more of these than I can stomach Pop-Tarts. Not that I'm going to be pounding them all day. Far from it. But they're pretty good too. They better be for 210 calories a freaking cookie. But they're just so calorically dense that I'll have less in my stomach and the same amount of calories. So we're kind of taking average diet hacks, flipping them upside down, and then calling it a bulking hack. God, this is just... There's like a main street near my house that pretty much runs as long as like one of the highways. And I need to take it. I grew up right near this road anyway. And I need to take it to get to the parkway. But there's no left turn signals. And there should so be left turn signals on it. Because you just have half the traffic blocked just out of nowhere when one person needs to make a left. And there's a lot of lights. So if they miss it, it's an arms race. Everybody takes up arms. Or they just get upset. But here's what we have planned today. We got an extra meal on us yesterday, and I'm feeling like just a little bigger than normal today, which is a great feeling. I miss that exploding feeling. So ordinarily I'm feeling big. Today I'm feeling big, which is just awesome. It's going to be a great workout. I'm going to go there, smash arms. My shoulder feels great. We're freaking knock on wood, man. I think we're out of the woods with that one. At least for the most part. Fortunately, I had a client cancel this morning. And she's the biggest flake I've ever trained. By a long shot. She texted me this morning like an hour before we were supposed to be there, saying, hey, I'm not going to make it in this morning. Nothing came up. She just doesn't get out of bed. It's one of those. So, I woke up. That allowed me to get up. Whatever, have my second meal, go back to bed again. I'm sorry, get up. I got up, first meal, back to bed, set my alarm to wake up for her. Woke up to a cancellation text. Went back to bed for a little bit. I can get in front of this guy. I maybe got like a good 9.5 hours sleep last night. But, you know, we trained legs yesterday, so that's needed. You need a good night's sleep after a leg day. Absolutely. You know, if you don't sleep after you train legs, you feel like absolute freaking garbage the next day. Because your central nervous system, your CNS is just shot. So, as you can tell, it's kind of downpouring right now. I don't know if you can hear the rain or not. But regardless of all the gloom and doom, we're going to the gym right now for an arm day. We're gonna have a great arm. Look at this. Look at the bicep. You can even see it through the shirt, right? So we're gonna have a good arm day today. Everything's feeling good. I got to start using my this RX gun I have. It's like a Theragun on steroids, basically, on my triceps because I'm feeling a lot of tightness right on that. The short head of the body, not the short head, the long head of the tricep, right back here, but like where it inserts into my lat, right up there, on both arms. It's just like when I do that, I feel it all right here. It's just been super tight. So I need to, I gotta really get in there one of these days and beat it to a pulp. Let it know it's not welcome here, you know? Besides that, we're gonna have a pretty relaxing day. I have a meeting later this afternoon with some work stuff. That's not a big deal. You know, I work for myself, so I'm always happy to do that. I enjoy my work. I love what I do. Got a meeting for that this afternoon, but that'll be out. That'll be after. No, I'm sorry. That'll be before this video even comes out anyway, so it's kind of whatever. That's in the past already. It's already in the past. Doesn't matter. What matters right now, my friends, what matters right now is honing in, focusing up, and getting ready for this leg day. Arm day. That's why I'm not focused. The weather's got me a little weird. So we're probably gonna have a relatively basic arm day today. A buddy of mine showed me an exercise though that I'd love to try. I'm just a little iffy about it because my triceps are so tight. Where, you know those rest pause sets where you totally, let's just say you're doing a bench press, right? Or a squat's a better example. You have the squat pads up nice and high. You totally let it rest so there's no load on you, and then you just go 0 to 100, shoot right through it, right? He was showing me a variation he used to do on that with the triceps. So we do like a tricep skull crusher, you let it rest all the way back, and then throw it through. I may give that a shot today. Only thing I don't like about it is I'm gonna need to take up a squat rack to do it because that's where the racks are, you know. Unless I throw a 40. Unless I throw a 45 on there. So this is why I like these talks we have, because it allows me to think out loud a little bit and brainstorm what might work even better. Because if I just throw a 45 on there instead, because I know I'm going to use at least a 45 on each side, and then lay on the floor, I can do the rest pause hitting the floor with the 45-pound plate. Right? Stay with me. That'll be the total rest pause without taking up a squat rack. I mean, only downside is I'm laying on the floor, but, you know, whatever. Doesn't matter. So long as it's not too crowded over there, where somebody's gonna accidentally step on my ankle. I think that might be a good alternative if the racks are taken. Thank you guys. I appreciate that one. Always full of good ideas. Hydroplane a little bit there. Could have died. You know what, on that note, because of that rather, I think the weather's a little too not great to be looking at the camera, looking at you, looking at the camera, looking at the road, looking at everything. So I think I'm going to sign off right here before I sign off forever, because the traffic's pretty bad, there's no visibility, and I'm not going to die in a car crash. That's lame, you know? Not do I want to go out. I'm going to be fighting a shark in the sky. So until I can get that scheduled, I'm not allowed to die yet. Take care, guys. I'll see you inside. So one of my favorite bicep finishers is this ancient preacher curl machine. You know, my favorite thing about the older pieces is, you know, they kind of have no mercy. Where the newer ones, like you see that hoist equipment, for example, where whenever you curl up, it moves with you, and, you know, everybody and their grandma can stack the entire thing. These old pieces show no mercy. You know, no favoritism. 40 pounds is 40 pounds, 80 pounds is 80 pounds. Because it's set up on a one pulley system. That's what makes them so much harder. Because the weight is relatively true, instead of going through 10 different pulleys where, you know, like I said, your grandma's gonna max out the machine, you know. So we're on the probe set right now. I forgot to change the weight. Slapping on 40 pounds. We did the 15 rep warm up, you know what I mean, just to ease into this exercise. That one's already done. Probe set, we're gonna hit this for a very simple 6 to 8 reps, just so we feel it. The next set is the one that I like to go balls out on, where I hold it, I squeeze, and I get really just stupid slow negatives on this exercise. All right. I couldn't find the handle I like, but I got the next best thing. Ooh. Ooh. Good. Okay. Yeah, if you saw the handle I was using, let me show you. So, this one in particular, it's nice because it moves along with however my wrist is curling. The only one I like better than this is, there's one where it kind of lips off too, because it's the same piece. It just lips off a little bit on there. And just for my own head, man, it makes me feel better that it's not gonna fall off, or I'm not gonna slip off. Final work set. I got my boy Jose here helping me out.
Let's go, baby. Come on, my man.
The only way to grow is to work with your fucking friends.
Atta boy.
Up, squeeze. I got it for a little bit, but eventually it's not gonna last that long.
There you go. Come on. Nice. Come on. Squeeze, squeeze. Come on. Nice. Go. Nice. Come on.
7, let me jump you. I'll tell you when.
Squeeze.
Last one by myself. Help me up, I'm gonna hold.
Squeeze. Come on. There you go. Come on. Hold it. There you go.
That's it.
That's how you grow, my man.
That's it,
Good
buddy.
shit, my man.
Thank you. Whew. So, that's my last set of biceps for the day. That's the tempo I like to do on here. Got a nice controlled piece. Up, squeeze with a good 5-second negative, 5-second hold, and then go down as slow as you can. Once you can't get those anymore, have a buddy help you up.
get that hold, and then get the negatives. What happens is there's 3 parts of a lift, right? You have the positive, the negative, and the contraction. The positive is the weakest, the contraction is the second weakest, and the negative is the strongest. So when that positive fails, I have a friend help me out, so I can still get the other 2. When those other 2 fail, I still have them help me up, so I can get the negatives. Whew. What's up, guys? So, arm day was finished, and it was a nice success. Feels good to wear a tank top again while I'm training arms, because I couldn't, this thing has just been so covered up for so long, but thankfully it's feeling good, it's looking good. It almost looks like my other shoulder again. Not swelling wise, just redness. But man, we smashed it today. And, you know, I don't know if we're inspired by the Arnold Classic or whatever's going on, but it's a good lift. We ate like animals yesterday. My weight's back up to 235 and change, so we're putting that back on nicely. Without further ado, let's see what we look like, all right? Alrighty. Oh. God damn it. Okay. Ooh, nice. Whew, I can tell you my legs are shot today. From yesterday, we absolutely obliterated it, man. Alrighty, what do we have going on down here today? Not a whole heck of a lot. Am I in bad lighting? Is that it? Yeah, I was. Turns out they're popping. Where was that? Which way is the beach? Oh, it's over there somewhere. And over there somewhere. And over there. And over back there. Because we live on an island. So it's everywhere. Man, we're feeling good today. This is... Oh. It's a nice feeling. My back is the back. Nice. Lines firing off. Everything's... That's the pose that needs the most practice. That side tricep, man. It's not even a bad pose for me. I'm just not good at it because I never do it. But, this is hair. Get off me. Sorry, probably my dog. Whew. That's about it for today, guys. Gonna go home, get a little work done, and man, we're gonna eat like kings, because if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Have a great day. Tomorrow's a rest day, a well-needed rest day, and I'll see you guys on Monday. I'll see you tomorrow, but next workout's gonna be Monday, a big back day. It's gonna be the second full week back, and man, it feels great.